Hey Survivor, hey Survivor fans, this is Chad. Your episode 11 review of Survivor One World. Couple interesting, kind of things that pissed me off in this episode. I wouldn't say totally interesting, but so let's get on with it. They go back to camp. They basically goes into Troyzan saying he's going to fight for his life, and basically preview of last week's episode. They go. That's what they did at camp, and they go into the immunity challenge or the reward challenge, which was basically kind of a cool hangman concept. And they answered tribe questions about what the other tribe is thinking, and a lot of it. I want to get you guys' opinions on the dolls. Did they look pretty cool? I thought they looked creepy as hell, but that's just me. But Kim, the Black Widow, as I came to call her recently, I'm a big fan of hers at this point, and so I know a lot of people disagree with me on that, but that's my personal opinion, That's how this world works, If everybody gets along, it would be a very dull world. That's my opinion. I don't like Kim. I'm at this point calling her the Black Widow. She wins the immunity challenge, and she gets to pick 3 people. I think it was Chelsea and Alicia, and poor Kat was all upset. Kat was getting made fun of the whole time, even with the questions. So they go back to camp. Kat's feeling very isolated and alone, and basically, it was just really sad and to watch. I don't like seeing one of my favorites break down and cry and all that shit, and it was I didn't like seeing it. But when Kim comes back from the food challenge or the reward, I think they brought some food back, but Kat didn't want to eat any of it. She wasn't having any of it, so they go back. That's what happened at camp after the reward challenge. So they go into the immunity challenge and a slip and slide challenge, and then you do a ring toss. It was another one of those challenges that I thought would be fun to do, and it's like, damn, I wish I was on Survivor, but Kim wins this one again, and Troyzan lost this one. He looked pretty pissed. So basically, Kim won both the challenges, or I should rephrase that, the Black Widow won both the challenges tonight. Take that for what it is. I don't know if it's foreshadowing or what. A lot of people are saying that she is going to win the game. I see her going to the final 3, but I don't see her winning it. But that's just me. And then, oh yeah, I forgot the pig. There is a pig that darted out in camp right before the challenge, or the day before the challenge, and it was kind of a funny scene to watch them all go after the pig and trying to catch the pig, and if they eventually give up and they keep it as a pet, which I don't understand. If you're on Survivor, if you're starving, you've got to use every resource that you can. Remember Mike Sculpin from Australian Outback? Yeah, it looked like they were eating pretty good there for a while on pork. So I did not understand that, why they just didn't kill the thing. I mean, it's Survivor. You need food. I wouldn't have kept it as a pet. I don't know if some of those girls were vegetarian or just didn't want to eat pig or what, but I forgot which one said, I just want to keep it as a pet. I think that was Kim, actually. No, I wouldn't have done that. No, I would have made some bacon, and I would have been eating good on bacon for a couple days, but that's just me. I want to get your opinions on that, but it was funny watching them chase after it, and the little goofy music behind it. I thought it was hilarious. But so it was kind of a depressing episode. The immunity challenge, Troyzan lost it, and so he knows he's on the outs. And then they go to tribal council, and then he reveals that all the women are not as tight as they are, and that there's some at the bottom, but eventually he gets voted out, which kind of pissed me off. I liked his gameplay, and he played. He I thought he played a great game. He showed a lot of backbone, and he didn't play it softly. So, but that's another favorite of mine that's gone. So I think the only one I'm rooting for 3, Chelsea, Christina, and Kat. So, my favorites are dwindling by the wayside here. So, but preview next week's episode. Oh yeah, I am still surprised Mr. Poopy Pants is in this still. I don't understand that one, but I think what it is, it's a possible jury goat that people don't think they're going to vote for him, and it's the same analogy used in other tribals and other seasons, like let's take the stupidest person that we can, which I don't still understand him being a doctor, but Mr. Poopy Pants is still in the game. Don't like him either. So I want to get your opinions on that. I read 1 or 2 people liking the guy, and I just don't understand that. But okay, preview next week's episode. Now it's just one guy. Now the girls are fighting amongst themselves. So it's going to get pretty interesting from here on out. Well, I mean, it's been interesting, but it's going to get more interesting. So we'll see what happens. Peace.